Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Pirai Academy. In this video, we are going to see about ALIGO question number 2645, minimum additions to make valid string. So given a string word to which you can insert letters A, B or C anywhere and any number of times, okay? So written the minimum number of letters that must be inserted so that a word becomes valid. So a string is called valid if it can be arranged by concatenating the string ABC several times. So for example, if they have given the word as B, okay, then add A to before and add C to its next, so that it will be becoming ABC. So ABC is concatenated only one time, then I can get this string, right? So here the important part is we don't want to give them the string, we want to give them the minimum number of operations. Okay, so see here, minimum number of letters that can be inserted. So this is the resultant we want, we don't want any other things. Okay, so see here in the second example, it is A. Here I will be adding BC after this every A's, such that I will be adding only 6 letters so that it will be a valid thing. Can you understand up to this? Fine. So this question is full of the greedy algorithm. Okay, and the main thing I want you to understand is always focus on what they have asked rather than focusing on everything. Okay, so they are asked us to find what is the minimum number of words we can insert. We don't want those words, we want the minimum number of words. Okay, fine. So here always whenever the question is like that, okay, what are the possible combinations we may get? Always think like that. Okay, what are the possibilities of letters we get? We get A or B or C. Okay, so just make them in a scrambled way, such that find all its combinations, so that it will be so easy for us to compute the logic behind it. Okay, so it might be of this 6 type, right? This ABC can be arranged in size of 2 letters, okay, in these 6 types, right? So see here, what should I do if it is of AA? I want to add a BC to the first A and then again a BC to the second A. So what is my number of things I am adding here? I am adding only 2 letters and here also 2 letters. So from this I can tell you, just ignore this part, ignore this A, just ignore the second letter, just focus on the first letter. To make this first letter valid, you want to add 2 letters next to it, right? BC, you want to add 2 BC. So which means whenever my current element and the next element, or if I take this as a current element, then its previous element, these both are same, then I want to add 2 letters to it. I want to add 2 letters to it, right? So similarly here B and B, so here also B, then add C, then add A, such that then B is a valid thing. Okay, just forgot about whatever in the front is valid. Okay, just keep that it is all valid before it. Now I want you to make the valid for this particular letter alone. For this particular letter alone, you want to add BC. So from here I can easily tell you, we want to add 2 letters if the both adjacent elements are same. Okay, so this condition is okay. Now coming to the next thing is AB. If it is AB, okay, it is a valid thing, right? It is a valid thing, I don't want to do anything. If it is a BC, it is also a valid thing, I don't want to do anything. But if it is AC, then what should I do? I want to add B to it. Okay, fine. This is one of the logic we want to do. So I want to add B to it, which means here the count will be incremented by 1. Can I understand this? Okay. Now come here, C and A. If it is C and A, don't worry of anything. Just assume in front of it is also valid, like ABC and A. This C is at a valid point. Yes, it is at a valid point, right? So don't want to worry about it. Now come back to this B and A. Now B and A, there should be C here, right? There should be C here, so that B is okay, is valid thing. If it is BCA, yes, B is at a valid point. Yes, if we assume all the front elements are valid, then B is absolutely in the valid point, right? Now C and B. C, B. Now here also I want to add A to it. Here also I want to add A to it. Okay. So from here I can tell you, if my current element, just watch out the highlighted area, if the current element is lesser than the previous element, the current element is lesser than the previous element, and they both are of CA, then don't worry. If it is of either BA or CB, then we want to add 1 to it. Similarly, if the current value is greater than my previous value, observe this carefully, if the current value is greater than the previous value and it is of A and C, this type, then only I want to add 1 to it. Okay. If both the things are same, then I want to add 2 to it. Can you understand this? Okay. So let us jump into the real logic behind it. So now hope you understand outermost look, like, right? So now let us go beyond the logic. Okay. So see here, listen this carefully. This is going to be the important part. So they will be given some set of characters, right? So for example, if they have given A, C, B, then how we are going to make this as a valid thing? So that's going to be the point, right? So let me take the result as 0 initially. Now whether the first letter is A, yes. Okay. So at this point you don't want to worry about anything. Just go to the next thing. Next thing is what? C. Okay. Whether C is greater than A, yes, then it means current is greater than the previous, which means current is greater than previous means this point, this second row is going to be the case, right? So here, if it is of AC alone, then only I want to add 1 to it. Then just add 1 to it. If I add 1 to it, result will be becoming 1. Okay. Now go to the next thing. It is what? B. Now B is lesser than C, right? B is lesser than C. So this represents the third row. This particular row. So in this particular row, if it is of CA, then only I don't want to do anything. But here it is what? CB. If it is CB, what I should do? I want to add 1 to it. I want to add 1 to the result 2. Can you understand this? Okay, many of them will be stopping here itself, but it is an invalid thing. It is going to be the edge case. Okay, this mistake I personally done. Okay, that's the reason why I am pressing at this point. So see here. Now take for example, I want to add two characters to this, right? If I add 2 characters, it will be A, B, C and AB alone. But now I want to add C here so that it will be valid. Right? So how I am going to interpret here? If the last character is A, then I want to add BC. Okay. If the last character is B, then I want to add C. If the last character is C, don't do anything. Just stop here. Can you understand this? Okay. Similarly, if the first character is A, then leave it. If the first character is B or C, then add A to the in front of it, which means count the result as 1 and add A2 in front of it, then go and proceed with your algorithm. Can you understand up to this? So now if you understand up to this, just go and try the coding part by yourself. If you cannot understand up to this, just see the pseudocode for this. Okay, I'm going to write some logics into an algorithm. Okay, so by seeing that, you can able to understand. Okay, so many of them will be having a doubt now, right? How can I do this in my interview time? So if you have solved so many problems, okay, and if you have more practice on greedy algorithm, then you can also do this easily. Okay, it's just the logic. If you read the problem twice or thrice, then you can understand the problem and you want to focus on whatever they are asking particularly. Okay, you don't want to focus on anything else. That's the core understanding you want. Okay, fine. So how I'm going to write a code? So at first, so this is going to be algorithm. Okay, at first, what we are going to do? We are going to check whether the start is equal to A. If the start is equal to A, if it is, then continue to your rest of the algorithm. Else what should you do? I want to add 1 before the string, so I want to add or concatenate a before the string, okay, and in my result just add +1. Okay, so this is going to be your first step. What is your second step? Second step is go along all the values from the first index, from this go along the first index. Okay, if you have added a, then also go along the first index. Like if it is b c a in your question, the first character is what? B, which is not a valid thing, right? So I want to add a, then also I want to go from the first index. Can you understand this? While the coding part you can understand this, now try to understand this. Okay, fine. Now what should I do? I have three conditions. What are them? If my current is equal to my previous, then what should I do? So this is going to be the first thing. The second thing is, if previous is greater than current, then what should I do? And the third thing is, if my current is greater than the previous, then what should I do? So these are the three conditions you want to fill up, right? If both are same, then I want to do result plus is equal to 2. That's it. If the previous is greater than the current, the third row, this point, okay, if the previous is greater than the current, if it is CA, which means if the previous is equal to C and the current is equal to A, then only you want to skip, okay, skip. Else what should I do? I should be incrementing my result by 1. Okay. Similarly, if the current is greater than the previous, the second row, if it is so, then if my previous is equal to the A and current is equal to C, then only I want to do result plus is equal to 1. Else skip. Okay, what is the third and the last step? The last step is, if the end is equal to A, skip. Else what should I do? If it is B, then result will be added with 1. Okay, oh sorry, if the end is C, then only skip. Else if it is B, add 1. If it is A, add 2. That's it. So this is going to be your entire algorithm for solving this problem. It is easy only. Okay, so tell me, what is going to be time complexity? It is going to be O of n, and space complexity will be O of 1. So this is going to be a time and space complexity analysis for this particular algorithm. Okay, hope you understand up to this, and just try to figure it out what is asked in the question and try to build the logic like that. Okay, there are going to be plenty of edge cases. While solving more and more problems, in your mind you can come up with the edge cases. Okay, here I too made the mistake when I am in a studying stage, okay, in a learning stage. Okay, that's totally fine. Making mistakes is totally fine, and also you want to just figure it out why you are making that mistake. Okay, then you can understand the edge cases. Fine. Okay, so let me show you the code. So here it is a Python code. If you want C++ or Java code, search in the description. Okay, so see here, count is equal to 0 initially, and if word of 0, the first letter, is not equal to A, then I want to add A in front of the word, and then I want to increment 1 to the count, okay, to the resultant. Okay, now I want to start from the first index going to the rest of the indices. Okay, now if the both word, the current and the previous is same, then I want to add 2. Okay, elif if the current is greater than the previous, so at this point I want to check whether previous is A and current is equal to C, right? So here let me change this. So if my word of I is going to be the current, right? So current is equal to what is the value I have written here? C, right? Is going to be C, and word of I minus 1 is equal to A. Then only I want to do what? I want to add 1 to it, right? So that's what I have written here. Then only add 1, else skip. Do the same thing. So count plus is equal to 1, else just continue. Don't do anything. Just continue. Can you understand up to this, right? Similarly, down. Else means what? Else means if the previous is greater than the current. If the previous is greater than the current, then what should I do? I want to again check whether the current is equal to A and the previous is equal to C, then skip. Else I want to just go and increment 1 to the resultant. Okay. And then the third step, if the last character is A, then is C, then I will be leaving it. If it is B, I want to add 1. If it is C, I want to add 2. For that reason only, 99 is the ASCII value of C. Okay, and then minus whatsoever value that is in the last thing will be added to the count. Can you understand this line? Yes, if it is A, the last word is A, then A's ASCII value is going to be 97. 99 minus 97 is going to be 2. If it is B, it is going to be 98. So 99 minus 98 is going to be 1, and it is added to the count, and at last I am going to return the count. So that's it. Okay, so I want you to practice more and more problems like this so that you can come up with these kinds of approaches, and I want you to go and solve as much as math problem as you can. Okay, by solving more and more math problem, you can solve more and more greedy problems also. Okay, so that's it. And if you have any doubts regarding this, just comment below. And if you really like this video and understood this problem, just like the video and subscribe to my channel. And that's all. Thank you.